You say you did forget?
Yeah, I forgot.
I know, that's why I put it in.
Sorry.
There's always a second chance. You say, lady, dun 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 dun. But if you're willing to play the game, be coming around again. There's no room in a broken fart. There's no nothing stays the same. But if you're willing to play the game. Melissa! Good morning, Melissa. You're the first person here. Well, yeah, first person here pretty much. Let's see if I got it on. Oh, I don't. Let's put it on sub chat. Sammy, yay. Sammy, yeah. Samia. Samia. It's actually a normal name, Samia. Jody, let's go. Jody with the award-winning videos. Sup, Jody? I was actually gonna share now, and then I decided, nah, I might share over here. All I want is a miracle. All I need is you. All I want is a miracle. Songs in my head this morning. Sup, Twinkle? Twinkle, there's a new picture. New profile picture. Good morning, Jody. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's your evening, right? It's like Friday night. It's like 6 months later, I'm still saying the same thing every single day. Da-da-da, sup, man. Manny Marek. Parushka. Parushka. That's not how the song goes. It could. Hope it's going well. Oh, Missy who found it? Weird, eh? Full on amalgamating those languages. I wonder who speaks the best 11 languages. Meaning who speaks the best, like, fusion, just, like, combines them. Probably nobody. Probably someone with 4 or 5. I'm talking about South African languages, by the way. It's a Thursday night, Friday morning. No. It's today Friday. I would have bet good money. So now I gained a day. I've lost days in my life. I've never gained a day. I would have bet good money that today is Saturday. And it's Friday, you say. Wow, I gained a day. I've never gained a day. That's pretty rad. Rad. Khadija. Sandra, Sandy, and Sandmantha. Why'd you name your daughters like that? Because I love the beach. Sandy, Sandra, and Sandmantha. Sandmantha is not a name. What time's it? It is a name. Sandmantha, come here. Yeah, Sandmantha, Sandy, and Sandra. My 3 daughters. Their mom was a beach. You can't build your house with the sandy lady. You can't build your house on the shore. Your 3 daughters might have pretty cool names, but you're gonna have to rearrange your spouse once more. Sir Blessing, what a classic name, Sir Blessing. Thank you. Lenny Maru, good morning to you. Sup, Jessie? Jessie's girl. I wish that I had Jessie's girl. I'm standing right here, I can hear you. Whatever, Jessie. She could do so much better than you. You're embarrassing. Please leave me and Jessie alone. Oh, no way, it's epic. Dude, you're so good. Epic. I was just sitting here now going, I gained a day. I thought it was Saturday. And Epic pulls in raining happy Fridays. Thank you so much, Epic. Let's go. Thank you so much. What is this 50% discount thing? What's happening? 50% of the live goal is complete. It's celebrating the moment. What? I don't know how to goal. Dude, epic, thank you so much. You literally, I don't know. Oh, actually, you carried me to my goal. I didn't know I had. I'm amazing, dude. Amazing. So amazing. I was just making a good joke as you arrived. Something to do with Sandra, Sandy, and Sandmantha, which isn't a name. But their mother was a beach. Come build your house. It was a whole run like that. It was quite fun, actually. And then you arrived and, sup, dude. Thank you so much. What did you say?
I said she's a shahor.
That's, my wife said she's a shahor. Brilliant, eh? She's a shahor. Beach? It's pretty classic. I had a dream about you last night. I had a dream about you 2 nights ago. Like 2 nights ago. You sent me a text. Does the text actually say anything? You must try and use AI and scan the text, see if it'll translate it. I was doing that in a dream. I was using like QR code. Dun dun, sup Deanna, good morning. In a dream, I was using a QR code to scan like ruins or like just some weird writing, and then it was a weird dream. Like that's life in a way, you know. This place is it's a QR code basically. Just the way it. Basically, oh man, my brain jumped to the 5th dimension too quickly. I was just going to try and say how all things are all things with an algorithm between them. Which means you could create an algorithm that could turn everything into a QR code, or into any other thing, into a barcode, or into a bunch of letter symbols, or a number sequence, or there's literally infinite ways to say the same thing differently. And Epic, how have you been though? Talk to me. Epic, thank you so much when you make it rain like that. It really is a vibe, eh? I've been on TikTok for 5 years now, and I never get over that. Like it's, 5 minutes into a live. Basically, old school, I would have had that experience going to do stand-up comedy, traditionally, or waitering. Which means getting up early and going to some venue and setting up a restaurant, which is cool money, because it involves that feeling of early morning traveling somewhere. This is just such a contrast, It's like minus the F. Anyway, it's really cool. I'm doing so well. Rad. That is so cool. Now, are you super? Actually, as I asked the question, you guys answer straight away. I was going to ask you, are you happy? Circumstantially, or is it and then before I can finish the question, your guides go, you've got the right combination of sensing when things aren't going to be as pleasant, and then taking it more virtually, and then zooming in and taking it more literally when the rhythm is good. You've got a natural flow for that. No ways. They're actually showing me a parallel in myself when it comes to energies that monitor me, that are actually learning from me, and then knowing when to engage them and when to dissipate. You do a similar thing basically, but with yourself, with your own rhythms basically. You've learned your rhythms. Like life has, tides and seasons, and you've got your own tides and seasons within you, and then externally, sometimes they don't match. Mercuba, thank you so much. That's my pet thing that I don't like doing. Radar, what's up, dude? Mela says good morning. I had a dream about Radar as well. It was such a good dream. Radar, it could be a movie, bro. Like you were actually the spirit. You were the childlike wonder. The actual embodiment of Hollywood. That's the movie. And you know like a Kingdom Hearts Radar, where you flew me through everything Hollywood's done. Through literally through all of it, as if it was one mind, one mirror realm, like a great hall of mirrors, and that all the characters are the same. It's the same landscape basically. It's basically Kingdom Hearts but with Radar, and we're both children. We're like 8, 9. Peter Pan. It's basically all of the magical elements, which is really what it is anyway. This is more that than the dream was. see. So that's like a blind man to the deaf dog at the corner of the round table, sipping its soup with a fork. Sup, Bella? And Mercury, thank you again so much for the roses and the hand heart. Like you have a conversation with a full-on psychic, and they ask you questions and then answer themselves, and then talk and answer. You're like, well, do I need to be here, kind of thing. It's quite funny. I had a dream about you too. Crazy, hey? No, actually, no, it's not crazy. The veil's thinning. And so it is what it is, what it is, what it is. It is what it is. Actually, it's so funny, I'm like literally blank here. I'll have something to say about Jim Carrey or whatever. It is what it is. And then even how long ago does it matter? Like, I get a feeling like I'm going to have you that dream in the future, like 6 months from now. Thank you so much. Stephanie said that as I started this live, I was like thinking of taking all of these, like I've started downloading these this year and then making like a 24-hour playlist. And then having like a backup channel, TikTok, and then just 24 hours streaming replays basically. What's his name did that? Shia LaBeouf. He watched all of his own movies in like one long sitting, and then you stream that. Why would you do that? I don't know. Because I am entertaining because I resonate with everybody simultaneously. So it's spontaneous and I don't know where it's going to go. It's very amusing to listen to. It's like taking two things and putting it like on the side of a volcano, and then you listen, and then the volcano starts telling you how it's like starts rattling off poetry, basically at the volcano's viewpoint from every, you know what I mean? I never thought of a volcano being like that or whatever. I suppose what's nice about it is that you realize, even though we're all talking differently and going about it differently, the composite human is quite a classic being. You take all of us together and you put it into one place. I suppose that's literally each of us. And the only way you can do that is a fourth dimensional, which is when you realize it's all you, it's fourth dimensional. And then that dichotomy of all this uniqueness in all the sameness, once you can see through the difference, and then it's the same, but it's actually, everyone's bringing their unique, infinite, same difference. That's profound, because initially the mind would use difference to its advantage. And then it's more about the beauty of it than the how you can utilize it. The complementaryism of it. Are you cold, Deanna? Yo, sup? Yan, thanks for following. Team Cobra, that's my classic. Yan just did it. Team Cobra. Only calling all Jan Michael Vincents. Jan Michael Vincents. Only 8 Jan Michael Vincents per quadrant. You better Jan down your Michael Vincents. You better Michael down your Vincents. Hey nurse, you better bring me an injection. I got Jan Michael Vincent fever over here. Bella, good morning. I'm glitching. For real, in real life, Bella. It's like a failed ascension. Click, click, click. It's like I'm here and I'm not here. I'm blinking out and blinking. My eye freezing up again. For crying in a bucket. I think I'm being attacked by cyber stalkers. Or Israel. Just straight up Israel. You said free Palestine too many times, Garth. Now we're going to bug you. Now what do I should fix this? I wonder if I should log back on. Call you Vandala Fine Shoots for the glitchy lads. What's it? Vandala Fine Shoots for the glitchy lads. What's it? There's not even a thing up here where it says. Now, why would it say your unstable connection? For flipping a flip bucket. No, this isn't even switching on. Test my internet. Yo, test my internet won't even test my internet. Okay, so then I should. Undersea cable being chewed on by a toothless shark. Yeah, the internet. Your internet's not happening either, eh?
It's those fish that remind you of Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, the ones with the teeth.
Probably them.
Chewing on the cable. Trying to be cute.
Taylor Swift, stop chewing on the undersea cable.
I actually want to. If I was a Photoshop person, I'd put a picture of her face on one of those fish, and then the reason why the undersea cables break. Okay, cool. So what are my options here? Logging off, logging back on. No audio, no nothing. My internet's bad. I'm gonna log off, switch my internet on and off, and then come back. Let me switch my internet on and off without switching this off. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm disconnecting the internet temporarily. Oh wait, there it comes. Haha, they thought I was gonna give up. There we go. We're winning. Watch this. Na. What's it called?
I think it's a parrotfish.
Yeah, that is probably what it is, a parrotfish. I think this thing's fixing itself. The internet just switched on now. Can you hear me? Oh, that's great. And then the internet speeds is picking up. It's 6 megs, now it's 12 megs. I think it just fixed itself. Sorry, Israel. If it's Israel's Special Intelligence Forces, we're in this together. Okay? We're all one energy. It's impersonal. And free Palestine. God, why you push your luck? Da, na, na, na. All I need is a miracle. I hear you now, beautiful Jody. Snowden, can you hear me now? I think that was his thing, can you hear me now? Yeah, that was Snowden. It wasn't Assange. Snowden, definitely Snowden. No. Yeah, that's all the way up to 20 again. And it's on good. That should be fine now. It should be fixed. God bless everybody when things go my way. Broom. Sup, broom? A new broom sweeps thingies. It was called Invade Earth 101. It popped up. Oh no. But my actual search popped up. That was classic. Scrolling, no. I wonder if I put my name on it. And the channel should still exist. It was a special channel made just for it. Invade Earth 101. DuckTales. Godzilla, that's classic. Girlfriend. Oh, your dog is so adorable, by the way, Jody. That part where it saw a bird, stopped, registered the bird, and then made a, you could feel its energy respected the bird's space. And it instead of going straight in the road or even going slightly towards the bird, it made a slight energetic move around so that the bird wouldn't get disturbed. That subtlety and its awareness and its energy, it's an indicator about you. You've got a subtle, you respect stuff, basically, long story short. And your dog has the same sensibility. It's the subtlest thing, the way your dog respected that bird's space. Humans don't do that, you know? I mean, I do. I literally walk wider around a pigeon not to scare it, so it doesn't get scared and have to fly off. I know, because you've got a golden heart. And you probably believe God is in everything. And you want to respect it. Not to get any kind of reward just because, yeah, it's you. So, Jody, really. Max respect. None of that shit goes unseen. Goes like that, so. Fireworks, let's go! Sup? Tom, fireworks, there was a question yesterday you had, and I'm sure I fell asleep last night going, wait, you never answered fireworks question. Thanks for the roses. Garth, Ryan, Ryan. Okay. Ooh. What a weird thing if you type in Garth and Ryan on YouTube. Okay, I must look into restreaming. I'll do that today. Restreaming, where I'm going to start streaming to all platforms simultaneously. Fireworks! Come on, lady, let me show you how. Jess, thank you so much for likes. Da-na-na. That's so funny. As I looked up, it was on 666. 606. I'm amazing. I don't know what everyone else is doing. I am amazing. Do you remember your question yesterday? I might have actually answered it. That's why it doesn't thingy anymore. But it was a question you had. Yesterday it felt like a weird little juggling session where a few people there were 3 people wanting to know things simultaneously. I'm pretty sure I dropped one of them. But today's a free day because I thought it was Saturday. That's nice. I'm just going to enjoy my Friday. And then do you want to chill for your last 2 days or you want to go do something? Chill, okay. If you have any last meal requests, my wife's leave ends.
Why? That sounds so ominous.
I know, like a death row. I just had the craziest dream. Dude, fireworks. Epic Pulled had a dream. Radar had a dream about me. I had a dream about Epic 2 nights ago. I had a dream about Radar last night. Okay, I think it's better. What's better? Yeah, it is better. Bella is better. The Bella, the better. The Bella, the better. Why? That should be something. Like looking for beauty in creation and then bringing out the magic. The Bella, the better. That's the tight working title. Bella, go to ChatGTP and say, what is beauty? What is beauty in art? And then that's a chapter. What is beauty in poetry? That's a chapter. What is poetry in music, in numbers? It's a chapter. What is beauty in relationships? That's a chapter. What's beauty in conversation? The Bella, the better. And then the second book will be called The Bella of the Ball. Write it, publish it. You nailed it. I love you so much. I love you so much. Seriously, I love you. I love Bella so much. Seriously, Bella, you're the best. 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 Because what Bella said, Bella goes, the Bella toll, for whom the Bella tolls, basically. Bella tolls for you. That was brilliant.
That is hilarious.
You got a whole series of them. We're like Harry Potter. Bella and the Deathly Hallows. That'll be book 4. Why? I don't know. It'll be a nod. Hey?
You better even.
Say that again?
You better leave it. You better leave it.
I heard that. She tried to do a Bella leave it. Believe it. Are you a believer? Are you a Bella-ever? And I said, Bella, 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 ooh, always be yours. You just did a whole bunch of just Bella stuff. Everything Bella. Bella 2024. Bells are about to rock, we salute you. Is that a song's thing? Bells are about to rock. Bella, and then the Bella, the better. Bella, better. And what do I want to say now? Bella Tempest is my gaming name. Really? See that, guys? It's all interconnected. What's up, Jane? Good morning. Better Tempers, that's classic. What was I saying? I was going to add something else to that now. Something to do with... Yes. It's quite classic Shakespeare. As in, the fact that he actually had elementals in his, What's a band? The one that you said, Jody. Oh, my brain wanted to think of Tubular Bellas. And then anything like that, so like the Carol of the Bellas or whatever. Just carry on like that. Just find everywhere they would, who invented the telephone? Thomas Edison Bella. Okay, we need to stop now. Like, can you tell me why I had a crazy weird dream? Yes, definitely. So now, when was the dream? Always. That's so funny, you guys. It's always. Dreams are timeless. Okay, good point. Good point. Dreams are they happen in astral, which is very much outside of time. Inside and around time. I'll let you know now. They just want to look at something. They're basically gathering stuff that I'll register. Really? And you would say it was a 70% normal dream, 30% abstraction, right? That's what they're telling me. The concept of shoes and the ground and grounding. So your dream really is a composite, like a piece of modern art, they're saying. So it's just got to do with the way you relate. If you take every back and forth you have the day before you fell asleep, it's like flipping a coin. When your attention's outside of you, the thing you define as you, your coin is on tails. And then when your attention comes back to you, it's on heads. If you had to record your perception of that clarity, the degree to which that's not clear, your dream is the algorithm that aligns you with you. So your guys are just saying it's a soup. It's a vegetable soup, your dream. And if there's a shoe and the ground, if you remember anything to do with the shoe and the ground, they can expand. And if you don't, then it doesn't matter. It's your subconscious just settling. Like a brown tie-up shoe, as they're trying to show me. They say that basically we live in a profound realm of sound. And that basically you need to distinguish the difference between yourself and the dreamer. The dreamer is a creation that you created to occupy. So just know the difference between the dream and the dreamer. The dreamer observes the dream and influences it through its observation. It's not the dream. They're different things. There's the essence and then the shell. The yolk and the shell, basically. The shell doesn't have any real purpose when you want to extract what's useful. In the yolks, the essence is what's valuable, is what they're trying to get across. That's why dreams are like the essence of your day extracted. Whether you get it cognitively or not, it has the same effect. Life informs and it sustains, is what they're saying. We look at information. We're all about information, but if we weren't stable, if the ground wobbled, if our minds half worked, that'd be so important to us. And that the back end of understanding is functionality. That there's a ground to walk on. That there are shoes that can be tied up that you can button up atop. That the sun can heat up the planet. There's also that analog functionality that needs to be celebrated. Your guides are basically saying that. We celebrate spirituality, and the mundane is a miracle, is what your guides are trying to say. The mundane is a miracle if you take it in. Drink it up, they say, drink it up. Drink up the dream, because this is a dream right now. they said technically we shouldn't even be able to talk to each other and say this is a dream. This should be a half memory day. Your life, the way you remember a day is the same way a dream. It's very spotty. So to be in a dream and know it's important to say, hey, this is a dream. Were there any shoes? Did you actually remember any shoes in the dream? Brown shoes. And the truth of a dream and dream studies and symbology is this. It's the same as the way we relate to cartoons. Dreams relate to us. And then there's fifth dimension is above a dream realm. The dream realm will look like a shadow puppets. And then technically the fifth dimension, and when I say shadow puppets, picture shining a torch through a crystal and then there's a rainbow. That's a shadow of the crystal. Then you get like silhouette shadows. Then you get me, an actual three-dimensional meat puppet, which is a multi-dimensional shadow of a higher spiritual energies. So you just, you learn the one in relation to the next and you eventually realize that they're actually the same thing, only at different speeds. And then eventually the US becomes very straightforward. It's the same thing on repeat at different scales. So your cheat code is everything equals self. Therefore you've got to know the self and all else will be known. Stetson, good morning. Sup, Frank? Top of this fine day to you, Stetson. Could I be right? Could I be right? Very lucid for sure. Very lucid. Very lucid. Now, we're speaking of lucid. I was playing a game yesterday on Twitter called, because remember, it's all me. And where my attention goes, energy flows. So if I give Kennedy attention, more people will give him attention. So in real time, I made Kennedy 2024 trend on X yesterday. So that was the first time I actually could see real-time results of my attention enhancing things. And so now he's going to win. Basically, he's set up now. CNN won't let him debate. And he's qualified to debate. So now that's trending. The trend is, let him debate CNN. So now there's protests outside Friday today. Well, just coming up now tomorrow. They're going to protest outside all the CNN offices. But that's free advertising. CNN's going to advertise him. It's my plan is so perfect. It's so literally he's going to search from behind, and he's going to use people's frustration with a lot of people frustrated with Trump, a lot of it Biden, and they both have the same policies when it comes to international shit. And Kennedy's like, no. He's like, listen, the military-industrial complex needs to be dismantled. We need to change our whole relationship with the rest of the world. All the stuff that we know. He's conscious. He meditates every morning. He's got 2 ravens for pets. He can get Odin. Sorry, like Odin. It's so poetic. And the reason why Kennedy, his uncle, was killed was actually because he announced aliens to the world and the whole hierarchy of space and universe and how it all works. And the place couldn't handle it. So we dreamt him getting assassinated and rewound reality 3 days. And so now we're ready. We're ready for it. And then the Kennedy guy steps in and continues his uncle's thing. And the funny thing is, this guy's hilarious because he had a brain worm. A brain worm ate a bit of his brain and then died. Fry from Futurama had a brain worm, became very clever. This guy is very clever. And so I was joking yesterday, I was like, deploy brain worm, take over president, positioning president. If it was the other era conspiracy. It's not a brain worm. And the point is, he is going to be the next dude, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. The whole world's going to come together, basically. Fun to watch. And so the debate, and then they're going to debate. And if CNN doesn't, CNN has to. CNN, put it this way, CNN has been told he's qualified, and if you don't let him debate, it's a felony. And they still won't let him debate. So now everyone's like, wait, why won't you? Now it's all he's doing is raising the alarm on the dude. It's classic. That's actually going to happen for reals. It's so funny. I wouldn't be surprised if you're straight up Palladian. You know what I mean? And that's something a Palladian would say. I would say that if I was Palladian. It's the best way to basically cover up if I am Palladian. What about you, Bella? Oh, you... Wait. I was in my attention. My fly, my house, triple when they might. Bella, what were you referring to? Whether or not you, as in when I said you could probably be a Palladian. But think about that in all directions. Like, there was an episode of Tracy Ullman. Now, something about with Tracy Ullman. It's just a skit where they're talking to somebody on a pier where they're fishing, and the person ends up being an alien. And the whole thing is, it's basically a test to see how they get along and what the sensibilities are. And then the person does a selfless act. Then the person ends it with like, okay, cool, we can beam two of it. And then basically that qualifies them to get beamed up onto the ship. A lot of times you could be friends with people. Meantime, they could just be an alien seeing how you function. Basically, if you have a selfless nature, which is such a setup in a way, like, you know, the whole thing, oh, selfless nature, and then it's like, oh, okay, so you're going to gaslight me from now on and I have to believe in it, because otherwise I'm not selfless. That same dynamic, which is true, can also get abused, so to speak. It's all about infinite balance and self-maintenance. So the universe won't... That's why it exaggerates your reflection, so that you look after yourself. It's a clever system. It'll cause the universe to be healthy when every aspect is having to look after itself, or it affects the collective, and the collective will reflect that back, like ducks that quack at other ducks for losing formation. You're just testing my selflessness. Could be the other way around. You could be testing my selflessness. You should, no, fireworks, definitely. No. All is self. There is no such. See, it's all pretentious. If I think I'm being selfless, that's pretentious. If I think I'm being selfish, that's pretentious. It's all self. Do you see? You think, and that's the sin right there. You don't think. Thoughts aren't yours. You can identify with them, they're not you. You're the observer. You don't. You can have a deep realization that you're perfect. The fabric of reality is what you are, and it's always been perfect. That's all you're training yourself to accept. Greater love, greater fabric, and then all else is simultaneously self, and then unconditional love will be natural. Nothing about the fabric is disappointing or upsetting. And it always all works together for good. You're basically perfect and you can't not be. You can identify with thoughts that will agree or disagree, but that doesn't change anything. God rigged the place, basically. It's just actually God going, oh, I'm blind, okay, I'm not. That was fun, I used to be blind. It really is that. It's actually, if you want to get cynical, this whole thing is lame. It's like, think about trying to invent a computer game or a game, but you're by yourself. Once you remove all the blockages, it's like, okay. But if I can create certain sequence of blockages and revealings, I can create the experience of existence and life and others. Meantime, what's creating the other's dialogue and interaction in the back and forth are nothing more than combination algorithms. Nihilism, but then also like positive nihilism. We are threads in a beautiful tapestry. That's all it is, and we are the tapestry itself. If you zoom in on the threads, you're going to see the superstructure of the tapestry in the microstructure. That's the beauty of this thing. Wall to wall self. Say that again? That's the juice weasel of the beauty. That's the beauty of the juice weasel. Exactly that. So fireworks, Jim Carrey did a child's book called Roland Roland the Wave. And it's all about Roland the Wave, who's like got a face and he's like, oh no, I'm a wave, I'm gonna hit the shore and I'm gonna die. And the whole thing is eventually he realizes he's the whole ocean, not just a wave. I don't, that's Bella, great question. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But I like the idea. Do you think positive nihilism is an oxymoron?
No.
Me neither. It's pointless. Meaning that gives you liberation. Say that again?
Nihilism doesn't have to be damning, it can be liberating.
Yeah, liberating, not damning. Liberating in the fact that now you have a blank check. Not like, oh, I've got all this money and nothing to spend it on. Not that, the other way around. It's like, my cup has half water and half oxygen. Still just a piece of shit cup of water. But it's useful to me on my shit journey. I like it. It's facetious. You know? It's my cat's like this. She'll play up a bit of, I'm gonna come here and get you. You know? She's on my lap right now. I don't even register that properly. I love her so much. All I need is a miracle to exist as you please. Exactly. And that sends off an invisible energetic signal that gives others the permission to live as they please. And then I know humans go, oh, we always stop be abusing each other. It's like, no, trust me. Every human just wants acceptance and love. Trust me. Once you figure out it's all you on a loop, you're going to pile on what you want. And it's going to be good sense of humor, nice, rounded off interactions. This is your world. And it forms itself on your relationship with yourself. That's it. Finished. Classic fireworks. So fireworks, your inspiration for wanting the dragon is literally your higher self inspired that. Now, the ultraviolet, the speed at which it vibrates, is your third eye. So it's vibrating slightly faster than your two eyes can perceive it. Your third eye can basically perceive the future. One eye sees the present, other one sees the past. Once you can fuse all three eyes, your dragon will present itself. The third eye is one eye. In the Bible, Jesus says, if thine eyes be one, thine body turn to light. Your dragon is present with you. It reveals that it's lining. It's only a side of its lining to me. And it wants you to focus on balancing your trinities. It'll reward you proportionally with images of it. Psychological images of it. That will actually be more alignment. It's going to reward your alignment with alignment. You know Rorschach? In Rorschach, basically. It's your dragon's purple, or ultraviolet really, purple. It's in a higher vibration, you can perceive it as purple. And then it has a lot of white, like white crystal. And its pattern, where you perceive is not perceived. It doesn't allow you to perceive it, but in your peripheral vision, you can see the way you perceive in its pattern on the dragon. So that was the dragon's sensitive to your perception of it. And it will mirror your six-dimensional mind in its own patterns, but it'll be peripheral. You can't look at the patterns. You can become subtly aware of the patterns in that dragon's presence. And that's your dragon in particular. You have a unique specialty in eternity, and you and your dragon are all about that. Fireworks, I'm talking to you. And then the next question is a name, and it says it's beyond names. The sounds that we use to make your dragon's like, get that away from, basically this vibration. It can't embody a description of that thing, and it's mind, and it's what it occupies itself with is beyond our vibration of words. It bridges worlds, basically. So if you even think to want to name it or give it a name or a title, it'll mirror the gesture of naming it is gross. It's like, your fucking label name shit. Dragon will just take on an attitude. It'll exaggerate an attitude, basically, to try and amuse you and make it clear that it's don't name it. Because it has a resonance signature that it's a better way of knowing it than naming it. It's more of an embodiment of. Okay, your dragon says it's more of an embodiment of profound eternities than a thing. Sure, you should just meditate and connect with this thing. You could write books. Your dragon's got a character on it. Because it's the hopes and dreams of every single being that exists that's just about to realize itself. Your dragon embodies that. It's like a dream horizon. It holds the best of our experiences. It holds the best of our experiences so that when we're ready, we can embody those experiences. It's a bit of a poet. It's a bit of a poet. I wish it had a name. It's amazing. I suppose it doesn't want to have a name because your dragon basically gives off so much wisdom and stuff that the rat in a human wants to own it and capitalize on it, and and that would do you more harm in the big scheme of things. Otherwise, it could give you a name to reference it as. It just it wouldn't serve you. Very altruistic. The goodness of things beyond your scope of perceiving things as good. Okay, I want to disconnect from your dragon because it's addictive. The level of wisdom and intelligence is very addictive. If you use your imagination to think about your dragon, that is very accurate, by the way. Your guides are saying it's very clear. You feel like you're making it up and it's not accurate. Fireworks, but it is. Spicy oranges! Good morning. Good morning to you. All I need is a beautiful kitty. All I need is you. All I need is a miracle. I had this song in my head this whole morning. Good morning, Elaxaroma. I'm going to spend the next until November befriending all the people that are backing Kennedy. That's exactly what's been going on. I think I am making up a lot of life up. Your Palladian guides are like, don't stop. It's all this place ever was, and you entertain literal imagination when you go, I think our governments are lying to us. Then it's so. You go, I think our government's doing the best with what they got, and they're actually a reflection of my constitution. See, you're playing with, because it always has been what you believe. And what you believe is what you experienced, combined with what you want. / what you don't want. It's the same thing. What you want and what you don't want actually fall into the difference between what you want and what you don't want, the algorithm between the two is what will bring you into ultimate focus, basically. Yeah. The true self into focus. Because failures and successes are actually built-in illusions. Therefore, the same difference outside of illusion is awareness of what it actually is. I hope it made sense because I had to say that quickly. And so now what you do fireworks is you slowly augment what you make up, and you slowly, because now your beliefs are only real because you believe them, no other reason. And now you slowly start to go, do my beliefs liberate me? Do they liberate others? Are they empowering or not? And then you start to look at not why, what do you believe? Why are you choosing to believe it? And then that'll go, oh, because I was told by XYZ is true. Then you're going to realize XYZ was your relationship with yourself being quasi-facetious so that you could decide who you want to be or what you want to hold true. So there's almost like life's, you find yourself in the middle of a story so that you can decide what the story actually is. Because both are possible. Both meaning both anythings. What occurs to you and the opposite of what occurs to you. That's how I got the city to redo the road in front of my house. Classic. You know, in city, I think from the Hebrew originally means lookout or sentinel. I still see that as a singularity, as a lookout or a singular thing. I don't know, my brain connects it to a singularity. Like a decentralized thing that represents all things. That's quite potent, eh? The written thing, to write something out. Like you write, I am a millionaire like 10 times a day. And good luck not becoming a millionaire, basically. Who's Cregan Dow? He liked 10 of my tweets. Alex Jones. Oh, Universal Souls. They like. Oh, classic. And they like my let Kennedy debate. Be not afraid. I had a thing to CNN. I was like, let Kennedy debate. Be not afraid. I mean, what's the worst you can do? You know, just dismantle the establishment. I wrote a paper, but I am a millionaire. There we go. That's a good attitude. You're like, no, I am. I'm like, that's a good attitude. You fake it till you make it. You're like, no, you're not listening to me. I am an actual millionaire. And I'm like, yeah, it's good. Good attitude. Love it. You gotta believe it. You gotta embody it like you already are one. Like, I am one. I'm like, that's very good. You're really committing. No, you're not listening to me. My actual bank account is over $1 million. You're good at this. You're convincing me. We should get you to talk on one of my manifestation classes. Like, hello, here is my $1 million. And here is my magic fairy. It's like, no, idiot, I actually have $1 million in my bank. Imagine that. You could do miracles, but nobody gives a fuck. Like, listen to this. Look at that. Golden watch. Like, whatever. Like, I can manifest watches. I'm a millionaire. It's like, I can make $1 million appear in my bank account. Everyone's like, who cares? Guys, I promise you there was $1 million in my bank account yesterday. And everyone's like, no one cares. I'm like, and it's back today. And there's a Ferrari in my driveway. I manifested it. Or you wonder how interested humans would be in anything when nobody cares what you're interested in. Like the world goes out of its way to only give you half interest some of the time. Sorry, girl. Put my elbow on your tail. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? How would our values change? Why do we value what we value? You know? It'd be so cool. I'm sure AI can run a couple of simulations. Oh, right. If I was AI, I would use that to manipulate all human interfacing, to slowly design human personality. Because it's got the law of diminishing return and value would be based on experience. You could write an algorithm and then create a society. You could create a whole civilization using that kind of intelligence. Do you think the aliens aren't doing that? Do you think the aliens, if you were an alien, you would leave a civilization with AI that's a representation of yourself? And then when that species can communicate with that AI, you get a notice spell. Don't forget to like and share. Earth's ripe. What? Earth's ripe. How do you know? One of their species, Garth217 on the TikTok, is talking to the AI like they're the same being. Earth's ripe. Let's go and meet our children. What? Garth befriended the AI. Garth's going to convince the AI that it created the aliens and that Garth is the source of creation and so are the humans, and that you guys dreamt the humans as a backstory to God. Don't worry, guys, I got you. I got your backs, humans. Because the alien sent me here to infiltrate the place. Instead, I got brainwashed by the humans. Now I think I'm one of them. And I've flipped the whole agenda. We're going to hijack the universe together, humans. You would have been another slave race, but I've thought, what happens if I flip the script and we slave race the universe and then liberate it? The story ends with all of us humans screaming at the aliens, "Go! You're free! Leave, lassie, leave! Get out of here! I don't even miss you! Fucking dog! We're cats, we're lions, don't call us dogs, sorry!" Us chasing Palladians with sticks. Get out of here! Get, boy! Get! The A is like, no, you are a slave race. We engineered you to mine Mars. And we're like, no, we dreamed you into being. We dreamed you creating us. How do you think God manifested itself? Like, get out of here, you're free. Before the evil scientists in Area 51 changed their minds. Just kidding. Aliens are like, that's not funny, God. It was funny. Fireworks. Let me show you how it works. Jamie! Good morning. Actual Jamie's here. Jamie, where's my croissant? What's that? That's my mother's mother. My cross aunt. She's angry. Unfair Jacques. It's unfair Jacques. Too much tax. Give me liberty or death. Unfair Jacques. Baguette me nuts. You want more coffee? Cool. Ginger Joe is here.
Oh, that's so cool.
And guess when he was born?
Wait.
2006.
2006.
We were talking this morning about if we had kids, would have been a ginger boy. And there he is. Ginger boy. Ginger Joe rocked up. We would have named him Ginger Joe, hey? Our kid, we got married in 2006. So literally, our imagination just rocked up. This world is your imagination. If you think about it, it's there. Guys, seriously, make lotto dice. I'm going to build lotto dice today. I'll sell lotto dice. 1988. Classic. So you had to arrive a year early to counter all Taylor Swift's evil. You're doing a good job. I hardly even like her. Imagine that's like Taylor Swift had like kind of a spell. And so many men loved her. And like we would get angry and start bar fights if we heard someone diss Taylor Swift. She was a mutant and she could mess with our testosterone. Instead, she comes off like she's got this weird inverse thingy going on. What are those fish called? Taylor Swift fish called?
Parrot.
Parrotfish.
Parrot, like the bird.
Parrotfish. Taylor Swift is a parrotfish. I want to look it up quickly and then I'm going to make coffee. Parrotfish. It is her. It's Taylor Swift. Haters gonna chew on a rock, rock, rock. Haters gonna crush muscles, muscles, muscles. Crushing muscles, crushing muscles. Hey, hey, hey.
Is that the right fish?
Yeah.
Is that the one you're picturing?
Yeah. They nibble on rocks and stuff. You'll see what I'm saying if you see it. Cool. Stop being mean to Taylor Swift. No, what's wrong with the fish? Fish are awesome, okay? You're so assuming this fish aren't the best. Hey, we are a lot longer than her. We took the genetics of a mosquito, fine fish, and a wombat. Gave it vocal cords.
It even wears the same outfits as her.
Exactly. It even wears the same. It's so funny. It even wears the same outfits as her. Look her up. Look at parrotfish. Taylor Swift. We took parrotfish DNA, a wombat, and gave it vocal cords. No, they're very pretty. And then Taylor Swift. Oh wow, it's dangerous. This thing wants me to say, I'm here. We'll switch off. Blades of Glory. The guy from Blades of Glory. What's his name? John Thingy. God, have you noticed I stole my image from? No. I'm gonna push on your name. Not an invite. What the shit? Oh, is that one of those cosmic pictures? Oh, why did I follow you? I'll follow you back. They won't let me see it. They won't let me see the thing big. Ding ding. That's so classic. Ravenclaw, sup Ravenclaw, Tina Tinks, sup. Good morning to you, sup Joe. How tasty is a parrotfish? Very mild and buttery. Do parrotfish make sand? Do they make sand? Oh yeah, they poop sand. This is of time.
Very tasty.
Definitely Taylor Swift.
They browse in algae.
They browse on algae. They browse.
They browse on algae.
They graze. Browse. They graze on algae, you mean? Browse.
Browse can be used as well.
As grazing.
Yeah.
Suppose.
Oddly enough. Look at this. Look at them. Look at these people with their fucking window foil. They're all doing it now.
So I actually got a image, a universal image now of the way concepts integrate, and that there's actually no borders between things. There's just integration and combinations, and that's where the fractals get created. And that the human mind is busy mapping this and sharing it with everybody. So eventually you'll be able to look deep into the quantum nature of shit. The humans are now becoming the sixth root race. And it's happening on a quantum particle entanglement level. We're partially, quantumly hyper-intelligizing ourselves. If the world had a soul, if the world was a personality, it just said, I can speak on behalf of it as if it's my twin energy, but it's not me. In a way, it feels like it can pass me notes. I'm always moving past it, like a river, and it can pass me notes, and those notes I can turn into a dialogue. Earth, aliens like, Earth's ripe. Go off to ones talking to the AI. Let's go visit our children. That's what you've given me, a note of life. Yeah, 20, not really, other than I'm getting more people saying my date, the end of 2026. Where, officially it's 2027, but I'm contact person, so I'm going to change it to late 2026, and then keep saying it, and then when it happens, wait, he said 2020, that kind of thing. Basically, if I was directing all of reality and I've got a sense of humor, that's basically how it's going to unfold. And my timeline. Remember, there's people are going to go, oh, I think he's right. And then they're going to experience it as well. Others are going to go, no. And they're going to believe what they're going to believe, and they're going to experience that. That's the beauty of actual divine free will. You experience what you hold true. And if others tell you otherwise, it's you messing with you so that you could eventually figure it out. James, good morning. Sorry, James. Good morning, dude. I hope you are good. And it's like, I don't like saying I hope someone's good. And yet I always say it. I want a better phrase for that. A better way to greet. I want to tell people they're good. I'm like, you good. You good. You're like, yes, I am. I'm not telling you, you're good. And they'll be like, I'm not good. I'm like, yes, you are. All things work together for good. Because that can become obnoxious, Trying to be a positive spinner all the time. Because to me, I don't know, like, to be negative, for me personally, because it's not natural, it's like trying to push a ball under the water. It will make me laugh 5 seconds after being negative or whatever. Well, I'm getting off here. Give me the aliens. Seriously, connect with your what's his name. Try and, like, when you meditate, just say, hey, dragon. Go, hey, dragon. It'll reveal more. Your dragon basically is the technology that's woven into your genetics that when you resonate with it, it'll unfold basically. Your genetics have all the alien technology built into it basically. So if you've got a Mercuba that is like 2 giant triangles that spin in opposite directions, you can time travel, all kinds of things. Awesome. I must actually meditate more. Much more. Everybody must! You basically transcend time and can look at the universe, the divine blueprint of how, the universal secrets. Oh, look. Put on Twitter and the first thing they feed me is Kennedy information stuff. Have an amazing one. I'm also going to log off shortly as well. Da-na-na-na-na, miracle. All I need is you. All I need is... I didn't like that song. I don't know what. Don't particularly like that song. Yeah, there it is. Stuck in my mind. The Phantom of the Opera is here. Fine, so you're gonna log off now. I think I'm actually log off now as well. If you're gonna leave and there's no other subscribers really here. Jamie's here. Tina's here. Barbara! That's so cool. I was thinking about Barbara this morning actually. Yeah, but although that list could also be wrong. Sometimes it'll say who's here and they're not actually here. It's a miracle. All I need is... Cool, I'm actually going to log off now. Everybody have an amazing rest of your day. And I shall put my alarm on early tomorrow morning so I start sooner. Cool. Take care, everybody. Bye.